You're like, nah, let me go ahead and find somebody else to deal with because this is unacceptable. All right, guys, this is an example of a final cut for a non-irrigated, non-fertilized centipede lawn. Okay, so this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like at this time of the year. Okay, so it's gonna stay like this. It's gonna stay like this most of the winter. So some people usually like it to be nice and cut, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just take off the little hair and cut it down just a little bit, probably about 2.5 to 2 point to 3 inches, and most of the time it'll stay just like that until once the weather starts to warm up. So we're gonna cut it for the last time and show you guys the final results. Alright guys, so we finished with the back. Quest is just finishing up real quick, and then we're going to take it to the front. Okay, edge the pads. And I know some of you guys are probably saying that there's grass inside a plant bed. Yep, there's grass inside a plant bed. That's an additional service. If you don't want grass in a plant bed, then all you have to do is pay to get a service. And it's great. So we blow our mowers every time we finish on a property. This way we don't put a dirty mower back inside my enclosed trailer. We keep it neat and clean at all times. Now you may ask yourself, why don't we actually spray the plant bed or trim it down as a courtesy? And the reality is, once you start doing something, you have to continue doing it. And plant beds are an additional service. Again, when we quote your property, we're quoting the mowing portion of your property: string trimming, edging, mowing, and blowing, and we edge your plant bed. That is it. Everything else that you want has to be additional. guys, remember, if you start doing additional things for free, then you are expected to keep doing it, because then what's going to happen the day you stop, because it gets crazy, and you say, hey, Miss such and such or Mr. such and such, we need to come and, you need to pay us to spray this plant bed. The person is going to turn around and say, listen, you've been doing it for the longest. I thought it was part of part of the quote. And then that's where issues come in, where you're going to have to start justifying, oh, well, it was a courtesy at the beginning, but now it's starting to get a little bit out of hand and we have to charge. And the customer is going to look at you like, nah, let me go ahead and find somebody else to deal with, because this is unacceptable. All right. So again, guys, ensure that you do what you tell the customer that you're going to do, and not do anything additional. Now, I'm not saying don't do additional work. Okay. If you want to, that's fine. But there is an issue that's going to come upon eventually, or unless you just want to go ahead and spray anytime you come out. You can just add the plant bed spraying. If you don't agree with me, guys, let me know. Let me know what you think on the comment below. But again, this is a service, and you have to stick to what you say you're going to do. Case in point, an electrician doesn't come to your house and fix an outlet and say, listen, I'm going to throw in another outlet just this one time, and no, it doesn't work like that. The AC guy don't say, hey, let me give you a little bit more Freon, additional Freon for free. It doesn't work like that. Okay? All right, let's keep it moving. All right, guys, this is the final look, the result. And that's the way, just except for a little bit of hairs here and there, this is the way it's going to look throughout the whole winter. Except for little debris here and there. All right. And this is Centipede Grass. Hey, how high did you cut this one?
250.
Okay. 2.5. Centipede, non-irrigated, non-fertilized. Good job, man.
Appreciate it.
Awesome.
I do it for my fans.